Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Nico's Wide World of Sports. Today, we're going to talk about the 2026 MLB Season Week 2 recap, ABS challenges, and the standings update early on in the season. So, let's get right to it. On Thursday, April 2nd, 2026, there were only a couple games, most notably the Braves and Diamondbacks. Braves won 17-2 in that game, which is a ton of runs. 8 runs in the fifth inning in that game. That's and Giants and Mets. Giants won 7-2. Daniel Susac got his first career hit, and he is currently batting 6 for 7 with an 857 average through only 2 games in his career. Incredible. Let's head to Friday, and there were a lot of opening day game, a lot of home openers for a lot of teams, including the Dodgers, Nationals, Orioles, and Pirates. Oh, Shohei Ohtani hit a 3-run shot in this game. The Dodgers cruised and beat the Nationals 13-6. For the Pittsburgh Pirates, they beat the Baltimore Orioles 5-4 as rookie phenom Connor Griffin made his debut. And today he signed a 9-year, $160 million contract to stay in Pittsburgh through 2034 as the Pirates won their home opener against the Orioles. The Tigers beat the Cardinals 4-0. The Yankees beat the Marlins 8-2. Red Sox beat the Padres 5-2. White Sox won in 10 innings, 5-4. Reds beat the Rangers 5-3. Guardians won 4-1 against the Cubs. Chase Stellato continued to mash another home run. He had a 2-run homer. That was his fifth home run of the season. Phillies beat the Rockies 10-1. Twins beat the Rays 10-4. Mariners beat the Angels 3-1. The Braves beat the D-backs 2-0. And the A's beat the Astros 11-4. And the Mets beat the Giants 10-3. Brewers and Royals game was postponed because of rain. And they played a doubleheader on Saturday. And again, the Orioles lost to the Pirates 3-2 on a walk-off as they dropped the first two in Pittsburgh. Um, Another notable game, the Dodgers Nationals. Tyler Glass now got his first win. He's now 1-0 with a 3 ERA. And um, there wasn't really any notable game on Saturday that really stood out. On Sunday, on Easter Sunday, the Orioles were swept by the Pirates as Ryan O'Hearn, former Oriole, had 4 RBIs as the Orioles lost 8-2 and dropped to 3-6. But they rebounded and swept the White Sox today, and now they're 6-6 now. This Marlins Yankees game was delayed about like 4 hours, and the game ended about 8 p.m. Marlins ended up winning 7-6 in this game. Another notable game is the Astros and A's went to the 10th inning. Bretton Rooker hit a 3-run shot in the 10th inning to beat the Astros 12-10 in a crazy game. The Angels won against the Mariners in a crazy game, 8-7. And on Monday, there were a couple games. The Orioles finally won and beat the White Sox 2-1 to improve to 4-6. Brandon Young had his first career win, or first win of this year. He was 1-0 as Zach Eflin went down with a UCL injury, and he's out for the season after just one start. Brewers came back and beat the Red Sox 8-6. Wilson Contreras was hit by the Brewers pitchers 24 times, and he was very angry post game after that game. And the Dodgers Blue Jays, the World Series rematch from last year in 2025, the Dodgers smoked the Blue Jays 14-2 in this game. Ohtani had a home run and Freeman had a home run. This Rockies Astros game was crazy, 9-7 Rockies. It was a nice back and forth game, and the Rockies upset the Astros. Now it's at a Tuesday. The Orioles again beat the White Sox 4-2. They started off a little slow in this game, leaving 9 men on after 4 innings. But in the eighth inning, Taylor Ward hit a double, and Henderson hit a 2-run shot, his fourth of the year. As the Orioles went on to win the series against the White Sox, they won that game 4-2 to improve to 5-6. Yennier Cano got the win to go to 1-1 with a 3 ERA. Dodgers beat the Blue Jays 4-1. And I forgot to mention on Monday, April 6th, was the Tampa Bay Rays home opener as they won 6-4 against the Cubs, and that was their first home game in Tropicana Field since September of 2024 because of the Hurricane Milton last year, where they had to play in the Yankees minor league ballpark. And today, the Orioles swept the White Sox 5-3 with their win. They improved to 6-6. White Sox dropped to 4-8. Cardinals beat the Nationals 6-1. They're currently two games in progress. The A's and Yankees are tied 2-2 in the top of the ninth inning. The Twins are beating the Tigers 8-2 in the top of the seventh inning. Another notable game, the Guardians beat the Royals 10-2 as they improved to 8-5. A grand slam was hit that pretty much put the game gone for good. Rangers beat swept the Mariners 3-0. The Rangers improved to 7-5, and Rob Refsnyder made a very good rob home run robbery. The Blue Jays came back and beat the Dodgers on a couple errors, 4-3. Rockies sweep the Astros with their 9-1 win today. They improved to 6-6. Astros dropped to 6-7. The Braves and Angels. That this game yesterday was crazy. Forgot to mention there was a big brawl in this game, and both of those players have been suspended for 7 games. The Braves won 7-2 yesterday against the Angels, and today they beat them 8-2. They improved to 8-5 while the LA Angels dropped to 6-7. The Cubs took 2 out of 3 from the Rays. They improved to 6-6. Tampa Bay falls to 5-7. The Marlins beat the Reds 7-4. They improved to 7-5. The Reds fall to 8-4. And now we're gonna look at the ABS Challenge System tracker. Ivan Herrera for the St. Louis Cardinals is already 4 for 4 as a batter ABS Challenge leaders, while Marcell Ozuna, Mark Vientos, Aaron Judge, Teoscar Hernandez, and Eugenio Suarez headline the top success leaders. For pitchers, Freddie Peralta, Max Fried, Casey Mize, Hogan Harris, Ryan Helsley, Jesus Luzardo, and George Kirby are all 1 for 1. For catchers, JT Realmuto is 5 for 5. Mitch Garver 3 for 3. Gary Sanchez 2 for 2. Adley Rutschman 2 for 2. Jefferson Cuero 2 for 2. And that headlines the catcher ABS challenge leaders, team challenge leaders, this umpire challenge leaders. Yup, and Jorge Soler and Ronaldo Lopez have been suspended 7 games for that brawl yesterday. And that was a really, really awful fight that got into that brawl. Now, last thing is going to be the standings update so far, as the Baltimore Orioles are in second place with a record of 6-6. They really turned it around after getting swept by the Pirates. They went on to sweep the White Sox, winning all 3 games by a combined score of 11-6. If there's anything that surprised me the most, the Red Sox being in last place at 4-8 is really surprising because I thought they'd be pretty good this year. It's also surprising to see the Mariners are 4-9 in last place, but it's still early. They're going to turn it around. The Marlins being 7-5, that's pretty surprising. The Reds in first place, tied with the Brewers at 8-4, is surprising. And the Rockies at 6-6 is really surprising. I thought they were the worst team in the league, but they're 6-6. The Dodgers, who are projected to be the best team in the league, are 9-3 currently. And if you go to the league and overall, the Yankees and Dodgers are the best teams in the league so far this year. Anything can change as it's early in the year. Well, that was it for this episode. Thanks for watching Nico's Wide World of Sports, and I hope to see you guys next time.